Welcome back, folks. We are back with Alone in the Dark. We are still playing as Carnby. This is going to be part 4. We are at the start of chapter 4. Last episode, we just went through the temple and got the Dark Man's contract. Now we will be having a look at that real quick. Right, so it says, acknowledge psychological trauma, break through the barriers of self-deceit, temperamental behavior. Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the Heartwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet doing so would be the doom of Derceto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands, O crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever.
Carnby never thought he'd be so happy to be back at Derceto. It felt like he had crawled through a long, dark tunnel of misery and regret. Now that he was back, Carnby could look into the steps mentioned in the contract. But there was one thing that gnawed on him. What exactly did this have to do with Dr. Gray?
I think Dr. Gray might be the Dark Man.
All right, time to get Jeremy out of that contract so we can get the hell out of here. Something tells me I'm gonna have to put my talisman.
So can I not... No, you can't explore the attic at all. Okay, we'll leave the one bullet.
Just what this evening needed. Some ambiance. I need the key.
They still don't have a key for that.
Got to be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that detective fella?
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
You don't need to know about all that. Just help Jeremy. Just calm down. It ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Carnby seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
And I don't know, like, what are they talking about? The mother.
The two orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Carnby figured this was good news. Emily had reminded him about some strange deaths at Derceto, and Carnby wasn't sure who he could trust.
Okay. Where am I supposed to be headed now? I know I'm looking for a key to go down the stairway over there, but like, where do you go to find that at this point? Let's get... Actually, that's a... I got a pickaxe again. Instead of whatever that Egyptian shit was.
Christ, what the hell was that? It's blocked.
Of course it is. Wait a minute. Oh. Let's look at the map. Well, this is now blocked. That's locked. Everything's fucking blocked. What the fuck's the point? This is locked.
It's blocked.
This is new.
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history. Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub-Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub-Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unaussprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub-Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derceto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte artist colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Okay. I'm almost positive that was not here before. I don't think that was either.
What is that?
This is
than all the real words. Run around and see if there's anything new to pick up. Everything's fucking locked. Okay, this is back in the area where the doctor is. Let's go in here and double check. Nothing new is here.
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
have
this
a
thing.
combination for this. But maybe Jeremy did.
Well, what does that mean?
I need a key.
The Flying Dutchman. Oh, we're done with that one now. Forbidden Knowledge. What we got? Oh wait, you can just play these.
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
Okay. Now he said maybe Jeremy knew the code, but like how would he fucking know? Okay, we're here. I guess we could go up to Jeremy's room. I don't think that's blocked off.
Detective Carnby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
Well, that's not helpful.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
Okay, that one's locked now. This is to the mezzanine. I mean, we can check the mezzanine, but all these are locked now, right? Or blocked. And Batiste had keys on his waistband. I was hoping he dropped them up there, but apparently not. I guess we can go over this side now, because, I mean, I'm kind of running out. Oh, here we go.
Detective Carnby. Good to see you again. Solved your case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory. The usual.
Then why all the excitement?
There is just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
That sounds strangely threatening.
You should come.
Bitch just stuck her tongue out at me.
Oh, God damn it, Grace. Stay put for once.
Oh, he dropped a key. Hell yeah. Thank you, drunk man.
I better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost.
Why can I still interact with that?
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
Slaughter Gulch. Okay, still nothing in here. Now, out of hurry out. Yeah, let's go do the safe thing right now. Actually, no. Where does this key go? They said it went to the first floor, right?
No, no. It has to stop! I gotta make it stop! This is my room. I belong here. I recognize this view. I know that number. Where's that from? I did this.
Was I a resident
I
here?
wrote that.
Well, this is obviously not the right place to be for the time being, so that wait, does that key I have unlock this? Oh no, this is just locked because of that. Okay. Hell yeah.
Surprisingly neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short. Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
We gotta figure out a way to pop that open.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Derceto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better, when in fact we are here to be forgotten.
Okay, so he's still got some shit he needs to... Oh, this one's blocked. Okay, we still have access from the other door, though. Let's go see if this is... Oh, that one's blocked is why. Okay.
It worked.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date, and there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Okay. Onward to Dr. Gray's. Wait. I didn't realize these both went to Dr. Gray's.
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
Okay, there's France. We need that for the globe.
This is where McCoffey has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Ah, the key to the stairwell for where I was at earlier, trying to get to the bottom when I came out of the attic.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Okay. God, it's loud. Let's go back up here and hit the globe, put France back on it.
There's something missing.
Map of the Caribbean. And also, let's put her photo. Oh, okay, never mind. Apparently, that's not the photo, or not photo, picture. I thought that picture from Grace was going to be one that could go on the floor, but apparently it's not. Very nice.
This doesn't look good.
Scapegoat. Oh, we're done with that one. Nice.
Derceto stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque, a temple devoted to rebellious growth, the most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat, because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Iya! Iya! Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in hushed whispers the name of Derceto, Astarte, and the Black Goat of the Woods.
Okay.
I need the key.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
Wait a minute.
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Need another fuse.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here. I'm just making shit up. I don't know. What? You bitch. Who the fuck takes x-rays like this? So there's only 3 x-rays. Hmm. What am I supposed to fucking do here? Like, am I actually supposed to try to make a head scan, or am I supposed to be trying to make something with these black splotches? And the fucking controls for this are fucking terrible. What in the fuck am I doing? Okay, I had to look up. I didn't look up the solution, but I looked up if I'm supposed to use all of this bullshit or just 3 of them. And apparently it's just 3 of them. But I don't understand how any of these can be... Like, what do you have to do to make these not be... I feel like it can't be this one because it's too much skull showing. If you had to use 2 others with that one, like 75% of the head is in that one. But all the rest of them are pretty... And I feel like half of the head is in this one. I don't know. This is... Let's just start our way through the fucking... It can't be that one. Shit, it can't be this one either. God, these fucking controls are so bad. Oh, is that lined up? That's too big, though. Yeah, no. See, that can't be right. Maybe that. That looks like it lines up pretty good. What about this one now? Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? Thank fucking God. Broken piece of burned clay. Size suggests it's part of a statue. That was a terrible one.
Dr. Gray had been putting Jeremy through some thorough medical investigation. He was trying to break through Jeremy's stories and get to some truth, just like Carnby was. Could Dr. Gray have been trying to break the contract as well? The empty room always felt familiar. It had a mild fragrance of crushed leaves and wet sand that somehow convinced visitors that they belonged. It wasn't real, of course, but it was more real than many other things you could find.
Okay, apparently I gotta go back to my old room because it says to read the writing. Thought I did.
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
Oh. What? Well. So I get all the way up there and there's no key.
Why does this keep happening? What am I
That's
supposed to do?
fucking stupid. Well, I'm just gonna die again because I don't have the key. Like, what? How is this supposed to work? Oh. That was a trap to get you to try and fuck around with the door.
And we're back here. Well, perfect time to have a look around this place.
I don't want to do that.
What is that?
I'm gonna try to go back to my room. I don't want to do that yet. Was my room on the first? Well, not my room, but Rosie's room. Empty room is on the first floor, so I should be able to take this all the way down. Oh, I went to the wrong door. It's over here.
I know that number. Where's that from? I did this. I wrote that.
Wait, is this 196 on this? Is that what it is?
I know the combination. I carry it with me.
One, 9, 6. Oh, I carry it with me. That's my fucking private investigator thing. So 692, the last 3.
Detective, I have made many discoveries in my case. The child we want is safe, thanks to good people like me and you. We're so similar, but you don't see all the things I do. To find your man, Jeremy, you also need to look for the girl. It has always been that way. The young deliver us all. You should have a look in my room. There's a piece of the puzzle you will need. Take care now. My coffee.
How long have I been here?
Is this not McCarthy's room? It is. But now it's locked. Well, that's horse shit. Why does the clerk's office still show having a puzzle? No, what the fuck? Why is everything locked now?
I can't take this much more. This has to end.
That's why. I was wondering why everything was locked, even though it didn't show locked. But that's because I have to come in here for this little thing. So now I can go back? And is McCarthy's room still locked now? Or McCaffrey? Nope.
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
Oh, it's the picture for the girl.
Why would McCarthy lock this up? Was he trying to keep Grace from completing his shape? If so, couldn't she have just made another drawing? What the hell happened in here?
Yeah, bitch. I know I don't have to kill him, but if you give me a whole box full of fucking hatchets, best believe I'm killing them. Anybody else? Just curious. I'm actually full on shotgun shells. That's a hatchet. That's a pipe. Might as well get another hatchet. Oh, you're lining it up to the stuff underneath. Oops. Okay, that one's lined up. This one goes here. This one, whoop. This one gets rotated. That one's a super. Okay, that one goes up here. Nice. I think this one is that. That one goes there. That one does go there. This one goes there. Nice. Okay.
Huh? What?
Okay, so you had two ways you can go this time. Like, I've got the thing in the attic plus this little girl's. I wonder, does which one you do choose which ending or something?
This looks familiar.
This is my office?
How am I back at the office? Jeremy's never been here.
He was back in the French Quarter, his office to be exact, a place Jeremy had certainly never seen. It could only mean that the dark man had reached inside Edward's mind and conjured this place for him to suffer.
That's me.
My husband has returned to steal one of our most valuable paintings. I'm sure he means to sell it if you hurry. I'm sure you can track him down.
Isn't it? How long had it been since I drowned myself in drink and depression? And it all felt so peaceful, slipping away into oblivion. A welcoming, dark voice wrapped around my mind like a heavy blanket. It turned off suddenly as I woke up from the sound of my office door closing shut. A messenger had left a telegram from Mrs. Saunders. She had a lead on where to find her husband and her kidnapped daughter.
Philanthropist Teddy Saunders goes mad, kidnaps a child.
Okay. I think I need to figure out where I'm going first.
Oh, we can. Okay, well now we can interact with this. Check out Thornhill.
I remember this case. Some kid got taken by her father, headed out of state. But he had made a mistake by selling a painting that his wife actually cared about to a collector named Thornhill to fund his venture. That's how I tracked him down. At least I think so. Can't go that way.
Well, tell me how to live my life.
Thornhill wasn't a bad man, but he had principles keeping him from handing out information about his deals. So he needed some convincing.
Did I accidentally beat somebody to death?
Well, every case can't be squeaky clean. Mr. Saunders had sold a valuable painting to Thornhill, hoping the money would carry him to wherever he was going. The painting, now leaning on an easel in Thornhill's bedroom, had a certain mesmerizing gloom that seemed to call out to me, telling me I was needed for something important. I felt myself falling into the painting, only being brought back by Thornhill, thrusting an address to a Hotel St. George into my hand, and asking me to get the hell out. I don't remember this at all, but I can't say it didn't happen.
What am I doing here? Oh. I love not being able to see what's happening. The fuck? I could go back downstairs and get the other pistol bullet or shotgun bullets. I just don't feel like running back down there, honestly. Yeah, let's go get him. Maybe he'll reset. I want to try something. Can I hit these fucking dudes with this shit? Like, does it do damage? I ain't playing these goddamn games with y'all. Never gonna sneak into a game that the sneak is this slow.
I can't go that way.
Oh wait, we're supposed to go this way. What does this do? Close the door? Yeah. That's so if you actually sneak through, you can stop them from chasing you. I don't know what the bikes are. I hit those every time I go past them, though, just because I feel like it's a, it's a weapon. Yeah, we'll take a weapon. We'll beat the shit out of something with a candlestick.
can't remember what for. Probably some dumb gambling debt growing in size for each payment missed. I punched one of them out, and I sent the others packing. Just... great memories.
Is that another big boy? Okay. Hotel bill. Room, dinner, and a telegram.
I found it. In the hotel ledger, I recognized the handwriting of the signature. Ted Stryker. It was him. I could feel it. It was the kidnapper I was hunting. I put on my knuckles and hurried up to his room.
My man wearing brass knuckles?
Something about that name, Ted Stryker, rings a bell. Feels vaguely familiar. I recognize this room. But I didn't catch up with them here. I must have followed them. But where?
No, give me a thing on the floor. DeWitt's boarding school. Am I missing something? The fuck?
That's right.
Did
He
I
was
not
going
have
away,
this?
ditching his old life and marriage in New Orleans to find something better in Tallahassee. And he took his daughter with him against the will of the mother. That's why she hired me. But I stopped him. I caught up with him at the Pearl River Bridge.
Wait a minute. Is the little girl from Derceto
This is where I caught him. This is what the Dark Man
the girl
wanted me to revisit.
from this?
I'm still not seeing it. What am I forgetting?
That's why he said you look familiar. The little girl, Grace, is going to end up being the girl from this case. Go the other way first. Oh, that completed one.
Edward had heard the whispers for years. When he lived in Brooklyn, it was only on rare occasions, like when he as a child climbed that tall tree in Central Park, or when he almost drowned in the Hudson River, trying to save his despaired mother. The whispers became more common as he moved to New Orleans, but still rare enough to be ignored. Now as he walks the halls of Darceto, he knows what is calling him. He doesn't want to admit it, but the dark young in the conservatory is telling him to sacrifice the cabris and corn.
Fuck out of here. If I jump that way, I can't get back up. So let's go down the bridge.
Oh no. It was her all along.
Told you.
I can't believe I didn't recognize you.
I looked a little different back then, I suppose.
Was any of this real?
How do you mean?
This day, just... so much is happening. I can't... I think I've lost my head. Do you need me to apologize? I mean... I am sorry. I don't think I need to begin to explain. You're just a kid, Grace. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen.
Lies. More lies.
No, really. I thought I was being a good guy by handing you over to your mother. I didn't know. I couldn't have known that she wouldn't care about you.
I don't know how this works. What is this for?
Some form of admission of guilt. Maybe acceptance. It's what the Dark Man wants.
I guess we just watched my father die again then.
You think he's alive?
I know he is. He's down there, scared that he won't be able to get out. That he will drown with his daughter again.
What are you saying?
We gotta save him.
We? Do it yourself. I'm down there with him, remember?
Can I really save them? This all happened so long ago. I have to find a way to get down there. I have to see it with my own eyes. There was a boat at the house where I entered. If I can raise the bridge, I should be able to get to the car.
So I'm guessing the daughter and the husband ran away because the wife was a bitch and didn't care about the little girl. And I was paid to bring her and the painting back. So in my stupidity, I chased them down and accidentally killed them both when they ran off the bridge.
This must be where the bridge is operated. Nothing's happening. It's like something's holding it back. There we go. I will close it.
Hello? Can you go down the fucking...
Where did she go? I really hope she didn't jump.
Where's the boat? There it is. Okay. I ain't wasting ammo on those guys. But we got a big ass chunk took out of it. But that was me and Emily. So are we both dead?
My God, Carnby. Are you okay?
Don't leave me alone.
What the hell have you been doing?
What's going on here? Look at this mess!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Thompson.
Don't make me kick you out of this house. Now get out!
Hey, Detective. Mr. Carnby. I'm really worried about you.
I'm okay. I just need to catch my breath for a moment.
This place? There are some very disturbed figures around here. And I don't think it's just the patients. I've been reading some things about how Derceto has a deranging effect on people. I think it might explain things.
What?
Just take it easy, okay? I'm gonna go find a way into Dr. Gray's apartment. I want to know what he's hiding.
Emily, don't worry. I think I'm close. I'm gonna set everything right.
Just be careful.
So I'm assuming she hasn't seen any crazy shit. Otherwise, she wouldn't be so... She wouldn't be so just nonchalant.
Carnby had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace out of the sinking car, but left her father to drown. He could have saved him. There was time. He just chose not to. Instead, he took Grace back to New Orleans and collected his paycheck.
Oh. So he did save Grace, but he let her father die. Because I guess he thought he was a bad person, but apparently he maybe not. I've never been Dr. Gray's apartment. I don't remember ever seeing this. Yeah. She will call on you when it's time. Do not ignore her. What the fuck? Okay, we need to get to the attic again, which means going upstairs. No, we got to go to the first floor.
It's blocked.
I gotta go check because oh, it's only locked from this side. Thank God. Now we'll go do this, which is 641.
No, this is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait. Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy.
me.
Where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
Jeremy was calling out for help, but Carnby couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Carnby wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Carnby to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
The fuck? Why do you take so many bullets?
The boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
Let me see something. Can I like shoot the lock on this door? Probably not. It's not like an actual padlock. It's a... kind of want to go to the bottom first and see if there's anything down there, because I'm pretty sure the engine room is up top where I need to go.
Jeremy, where are you?
Nice.
There are many ways to cross a threshold. The easiest one is being invited. A door swung open, leading you inside. Another is sleep, hypnosis, or even sudden fright. There are those who fold spaces that challenge Mobius, or jump through angles that defy Euclid. If you learn to properly use your talisman, you could go anywhere. You wouldn't even need to rely on the fluttering wings of the shrieking Biakis.
See, that's why I wanted to explore. I figured there'd be something down here.
The winch is powered by electricity. I need to find a way to turn it on before I can use it.
Boo.
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
I've gotten stuck. Great. Oh, motherfucker. Is this before or after I got the item from downstairs?
Jeremy, where are you?
After, okay. Did I just run through that door? You can run through them? You can run through doors. Bitch. I've been doing this the wrong way the whole time by like slowly going through doors. Can run through that one apparently, but maybe you have to be going full sprint.
Looks pretty weak. I just...
Whew.
This definitely needs fuel.
Okay, let's go find the fuel because I got the can now. Oh. There's a button on the thing I gotta hit now. Fucking now what? Took that many fucking swings with a sledgehammer. Oh, come the fuck on, dude. I'm in the middle of hitting you with a sledgehammer and you're gonna tell me that is such horse shit. Oh, fuck off, dude. The combat in this game is so goddamn bad.
bullets.
Wait, what?
Whoa, whoa!
Are you ready to tell me what happened in the attic? I put a rope around my neck, and then I strangled all life from my body. Are you under the impression that you died? Yes. No. I was supposed to die. What does that mean? That you were supposed to die. I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
What story? What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Come back. Find your focus.
Hey! I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part.
Hey!
I escaped my doom. My destiny.
Again, find your focus.
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on?
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in
Hey!
place.
I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Carnby. What do you want?
Were you not talking to Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No. Actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe.
What's happening?
I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
Good. Let me know if you find him.
That was Jeremy's self-deceit, a steamboat stuck in the mud? I'm not gonna pretend I understand any of that. What a bunch of psychoanalytic nonsense.
Carnby entered some new, mucky dreamland of Jeremy's, a long-abandoned steamboat aground. Detective Carnby didn't recognize the bridge across Pearl River. It was firmly obfuscated by trauma. Events that had left Carnby the kidnapper had sold. Carnby vaguely remembered. The dark man had forced Carnby to face his memories of Grace and her father. how he ran him off the bridge at Pearl River and carried on to steal his child as he was drowning. He then handed Grace off to her mother because that was the job. Dr. Gray McCarthy was a deadbeat. His mere presence.
Okay, so what do we do now? Pay a visit to Dr. Gray. Okay.
Detective, am I glad to see you. Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
Detective Carnby felt removed from himself, like driving drunk. He carefully tried to navigate his environment. What the hell was going on? Was he finally losing his mind? At least Emily was here to call the police if he went off the deep end.
There's a book missing.
What did you do?
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out. I think I'm beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind of mass delusion.
That mark on the floor looks like talisman positions, but...
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes. You're from DeSoto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No. No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No. Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Heartwood Curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time. In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men. Please, Mr. Heartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Heartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
Which direction should I look at?
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vachy's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vachy had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vachy considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prin's book attempts to describe. The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vachy's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
Okay. I don't like this new, like, Resident Evil tank controls.
Huh. Has that been there this whole time? What were you saying about mass delusion?
Derceto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Derceto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Derceto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria. Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigroth. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
Hello?
Detective Carnby?
Who is this? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything he wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, Detective. While you still can.
Detective Carnby wanted nothing more than to make sense of it all. But clearly, that was not in the cards right now.
I don't know what numbers do. What in the hell, dude?
You think all of them are in this cult business? Even Jeremy?
I'm not sure any of them have a choice at this point. We just need to find a way to stop all of this.
I've been so busy trying to free your uncle from the promise he made to the Dark Man, I guess I kind of just let everything else go.
Don't worry, Detective. I feel like we're close. I'm sure Jeremy will turn up. If he is part of the cult, he wouldn't want to miss the Feast of St. John. I just need enough information to make him see the truth.
I hope you're right, but I doubt he'll show up. Not as long as the Dark Man's got him hiding.
Oh, is this what popped off of the clock?
Okay.
Maybe not. So what am I supposed to be using for numbers? Wait a minute. Never mind. I need to make it look like the one in here on the floor. I think it's supposed to just be the big section one way and the other two the opposite. It was. Okay, I just didn't have the middle one, the little bitty one turned right.
You okay? You look a little frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Detective Carnby was worried Emily could tell, that she could see the madness written on his face. But what if he was the only one seeing the truth? Could that still be the case? If only he could find evidence that would make her understand that he had seen beyond the veil, or at least something that would show her he was worth the money she was paying him.
I mean, he could always tell her, hey, walk over here and look at
Miss
this.
Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
I mean, she should know something's up if I go in the closet and I'm not there anymore.
Disheartened by his failure to make Emily understand what he was doing, Detective Carnby actually felt better seeing the frozen hell before him. There was a finality to it. Its clear symbolic opposite to the dark man's desert made him realize this was the end. Soon it would all be over.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Ostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Ostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares and headed toward the coast and up the climb, towards the stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Ashton. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
Okay.
What can be said about Jacob van Ostad without evoking contempt or apologia? The first piece of information is the obvious. He is not the explorer Jeremy idolized in his youth, but the figment of his imagination. If you want biographical facts, I am not the one to answer such questions. In the case of Jeremy, he is a guardian of imagination, or rather a persona appointed the role of containing a self-sabotaging mania. However useful Jacob once was, his loyalty to Jeremy has slowly been replaced by fanaticism. Like a firekeeper who has for decades been burnt by his own sacred flames, now does what he imagines the fire wants. Jeremy has lost all control over Jacob and suffers greatly because of him, but is admittedly also still invigorated by his labor. In the plainest of words, Jacob keeps Jeremy sick so he can remain Jeremy.
Okay, so the flare gun's not so much a weapon as it is a way to light your way forward. That's a pretty cool mechanic.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, Detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
wrong. You're wrong, Detective. You're wrong.
Well, that was interesting, I guess. I guess this is the only one I can interact with.
Of course, the Taurus. I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy, or maybe that is what you need to temper that mania of yours.
Oops. Okay, so there's definitely still something wrong. Ah. I gotcha. Had to light the whole area up. That's not... Are we... What is this, Inception? We're falling through everything I've been through so far? That's just gonna be Jeremy now that I stabbed?
Jeremy? I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
That's gonna be the doctor.
Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What were you thinking, Carnby?
That was a long-ass chapter.
You awake? You are awake. Mr. Carnby's up.
Hey, buddy. I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare.
What happened?
You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling you, but you're being violent, you see.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they... okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really?
All thanks to you, Carnby. You want to try standing up?
We still got a whole nother chapter to go.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. How are you feeling, Detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I?
Things are fine. Very quiet.
What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
I did what?
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
But he's gonna live.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
The fuck? Lobotomized him. We're back with the doctor and the uncle here.
Does Emily know about Jeremy's condition?
Yes. She seems to be handling it quite well under the circumstances.
Okay, they don't have anything new to say.
Everything was back to normal. Did any of it really happen? What had Carnby actually been doing all night?
Hey, Ruth. Glad to see you made it back to Derceto.
You too, Detective. Make sure to stay for the festivities. It's no Mardi Gras, but it ain't bad.
Okay, so everybody's kind of just weird.
Good to see you back on your feet, Detective. Have some gumbo.
Thanks.
I'll save it for later.
She don't look happy that I turned down the old gumbo.
What are you looking for?
Just keeping an eye out for the storm. Radio says it could be a wild one.
That is one impressive tree.
More impressive than you could ever imagine.
All right, tell me, what the hell's about to happen here?
Every year we have a little turn the page ceremony by the tree. It's symbolical. It's like life has its cycles of grief and happiness. You know? Just like a tree facing the seasons. Things change, but remain the same.
Oh, there's the little chick. Where's Emily?
Hey, kid. What are you up to?
Preparing for the ceremony. I don't want to disappoint Mother.
BB. Wait, so where am I supposed to go now? What is this? Wait for Miss Hartwood.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all.
But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
She creepy.
Ever their praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, Mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever
Hear
their
us,
praises
Mother,
and
and
abundance to the black goat of
Take
the
pity
woods.
on us.
Hear us, Mother, and
take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Mother, and take pity on us.
Ever their praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, Mother, and take pity on us. Accept our sacrifice and judge our words.
The fuck?
Stop! Are you crazy?
This here's what needs to happen, Carnby.
Grace! Stop!
Shoot the ground! Shoot the ground! The black goat of the woods and up in the ground!
What?
Detective, get my uncle out of here.
Jeremy, come with me! Get over here! Jeremy, come with me! Jeremy, come here!
No! There has to be a sacrifice! We're doomed!
The fuck is going on? No, not the nympho.
Jeremy, come on.
God damn. Oh, the tree moves. The tree fucking runs. Okay. So that's what's happening now.
I can't let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
I can't walk around this. There we go. They killed my nympho. How do you get out of here? What? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I see. Can I fucking move? This is fucking. This went. I mean, it was always a weird game, but this went weird, like crazy weird. All of a sudden, you got a tree chasing people. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'm seeing the bubbles I need to hit. Why can I not pick these up? Oh, it's shotgun shells and I'm full. Really not fucking sure what is... Am I just waiting on the bubbles? Ow, you bitch! I don't remember the heal button. Ah! Is that scripted? Oh, for fuck's sake, reload, dude. Why do you need a fucking invitation to reload? I'm about to die.
Detective Carnby.
Oh, shut up. Where's my... Why did it not pick this up? What's the... Begone, foul demon! I hope he's dead. I'm out of bullets.
Detective!
What the hell was that?
I tried to tell you. There was so much evidence. Their devotion to the Black Goat was like nothing I've ever seen before. I felt so dumb believing any of it, but I'm glad I did.
Are you okay? Everything is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I kinda like it. You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
Is she even a real child? I thought she died.
Head back to New Orleans.
Like, I thought she was dead.
Come on, Jeremy.
Or maybe just her dad
We're
died.
leaving.
Can I come?
I thought you said you didn't need saving.
Don't leave her. She's important.
Of course we're taking her with us.
Yay, I'm important.
That's it? Okay, well, chapter 5 was very, very short. It's only 16 minutes or so. You can now play with all weapons unlocked, deadlier combat, and some new surprises when starting a new game. All right, well then. I didn't expect this to be that short. This one will probably be added to the end of chapter 4 video. I expected the last chapter to be much longer. It was a 7.5 hour playtime total, it looks like, so that's not bad. And I've still got to play through as Emily to see the other side of the story, so that should be fun, but we'll start that up here before long. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you all in the next video. Y'all take it easy.